Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today? Today we're checking out a request from one of the viewers on my channel. This was requested before my wife joined me, but we're getting around to it today. So of course on the channel, I had heard Aha Take On Me before and it was requested. So instead we did the music video, which I hadn't seen before. I knew parts of it because it was in like Family Guy. I think Chris is like in one of the aisles shopping and he gets sucked in. I think it's that song that happens because it's all black and white, comic drawn and stuff. So the video was really cool. I really enjoyed the video, but I think that's the only song I know from Aha. And before we started this, I asked my wife if she knew this one. She doesn't. I'm not sure. Not sure. So we'll check it out. But she definitely knows Take On Me. She said she loves that song. So we're going to go ahead and check out maybe our second ever song from Aha, Crying in the Rain. And we got the official music video. So we'll have something to watch as we go. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. It's a much different angle for me. She's slowly pushing me out of the picture, guys.
Yeah, get out of here. This is my channel now. It's like a movie. A scary movie.
Broken heart is hurting me. I've got my pride and I know how to hide all my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
She's got a good voice.
Yeah.
If I wait for stormy skies, you won't know the rain from the tears in my eyes. You'll never know that I still love you so. Only heartaches remain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven could never take away my misery. Since we're not together, I pray for stormy weather to hide these tears I hope you'll never see.
It's clever for the rain to hide his tears.
The song's a lot more sad than the music gets on.
I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
I really like the sound
I'll do my
of this.
Crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
You might have to. Might have to try to catch the pause here, honey. Okay, we've got like 20 seconds. I like to play it out to like the last second or two. Sometimes there's not much, but sometimes the last few seconds can deliver something else.
Oh, here comes the rain.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna still be crying. All right, what are your thoughts on this one?
You know, the song's really nice. I really liked how like soft his voice got at the very end of it. Like that was really pretty. I wish I knew what the heck was going on in the music video.
Sometimes the videos don't add anything at all, right? So this one, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Were they like stealing something, or I didn't pay too much attention, honestly. When the music really got a hold of me on this one, I think. But my initial thoughts is how different from Take On Me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Take On Me is just a big, I don't know, how would you describe Take On Me? It's an anthem, you know
like
what I mean?
Classic 80s. Like when you think about 80s music, like I feel like that's what you think about.
It
like,
gets you pumped. Like, it's fun. Yeah. That intro, I don't know. Take On Me is just a beast. This was very enjoyable too, though, for me. But a completely different sound. You know, sometimes I talk about bands that we're getting to know, and you play one song after another. I never would have guessed this was the same band. From one song to another, right? The vocals didn't make me feel that way. The music didn't make me feel that way. But of course, I'm a sucker for a nice, sad song, right? So it's about, for now, he's going to cry in the rain. And the reason is because it can mask his tears. I really like that wordplay, you know, because now you can envision it. The rain coming down, I guess it would be hard to tell somebody's actually crying in the rain. So very clever for him to mention that. But he's looking forward to the day that he can smile in the sun again. Right, so crying in the rain, smiling out there in the sun. So I thought that was really clever. I enjoyed it. The tone, I don't know. One for me. Do you think you could play this one back for yourself?
Like, does it have any repeat value? Yeah, I do like. I feel like like I mentioned in the video, it felt like there was a little bit of a disconnect between like the words and the music, because it wasn't super like sad.
Oh,
yeah. But I do like it. I was just thinking. I definitely think I could listen to it again. I wouldn't skip it if it came up.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I talk about that so much. You're gonna get exposed. You know, I keep saying if we keep this going, I don't know. We'll see. But you're gonna get exposed to things. It's really funny. This one, if you thought this one was odd, sometimes there's a really upbeat, fun, and I'm just dancing and smiling, and the guy's like pouring his heart out because the music is just so enjoyable and upbeat and great feeling. And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm like dancing all over your emotions here, dude, but the music is amazing. So this one, you know, wasn't to that extreme, but I get what you're saying. It's a contrast of, you know, these powerful, I guess, kind of vocals and this more sad kind of slow music, maybe is what you're saying. But I feel it. Yeah, I get it. I like this one a lot. So thank you for the suggestion on Aha Crying in the Rain. Completely different sound. Amazing song right here. So the video, maybe not so much. I don't know. But I do think that was the actual singer there at the end, and maybe everybody else was a part of the band, but I don't know the group like that. I think that just might be the same guy from the Take On Me video that we saw at the end singing. So if it is, it looks about right. Yeah, so let me know, guys. But we'll check out a little bit behind the video here. All right, guys, so we were just searching up the wiki, and interesting enough, we started realizing, okay, this is not an original. So I didn't know that. Of course, brand new to us, but I am familiar with many of the names right here, right? Carole King, we just did an album on I just did an album review on my Patreon. Okay, you can join $5 a month if you want to check that out. But we just did the album review of Carole King Tapestry, and I see that she is the composer on this one, but not the lyricist. Howard Greenfield, I'm not familiar with him. Carole King, do you know any Carole King?
I feel like I do, but if you asked me to name a song right now, I probably couldn't off the top of my head.
I want to name one. It's the Shirelles. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I always butcher that name. It's Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow?
I feel like you actually showed me
her version. One. I did, yeah, because I talked to you about that one. My wife knows that's a very personal song to me. In my heart, I explained that on my Patreon album review because it's on there. Of why that one holds really, you know, strong emotional value, sentimental connection for me, that song. But Carole King wrote that song. So it wasn't originally done by her. She wrote, her and her husband were a songwriting duo, and they wrote a lot of hits for other people. as well as Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman. She wrote that. So she composed, I guess, the music on this one, but not the lyricist. And it was the Everly Brothers. So we haven't heard the Everly Brothers version of this, but we were asked to check out Aha, and that's what we got today. So that was very beautiful. And then we could scroll down and check that one out, and then yeah, we can see that they released theirs in 1990. Of course, it's gonna have the same composer and lyricist, but the producer for them is Christopher Nill.
And it looks like they've got a little explanation too about the music video that I was kind of wondering what was going on. It's a robbery gone wrong. And it's the second version of the video. The first did not feature any of the scenes of Morton Harkett singing alone. Filmed entirely with a specific technique of mobile cameras in Montana.
I thought they were stealing something. I guess they were, but
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain just totally kind of tracked off the video, to be honest, and I just focused more on the music, the singing, the lyrics. You know, I don't know. I don't even know if the video was connected, if I would have even caught that, honestly. So I just picked up the bits when you brought that up. I was like, yeah, it did look like he was stealing something out of the ground or something. I don't know. Just very, very confusing, I guess. Yeah, so my wife just pointed out that Art Garfunkel actually did this, I guess, Canadian pop in 1994. So she's familiar with Simon and Garfunkel. That's not somebody that I ever even knew. I don't even know how long it took me to know that song. Their most popular, well, I say most popular, but I guess it's the one that Disturbed did, Sound of Silence. Mm-hmm. So Sound of Silence, that's probably the song that I most connected their name to, and I didn't know anything else about Simon and Garfunkel, but we've learned more on the channel, and I've even played you some in the car. Cecilia, I don't know if you remember that one. I mean, it's hard for, I'm sure, my wife to remember something like that. We're on the road. We got something else on our mind, a target destination. I'm here just like, oh, randomly listen to this while we're on the way. So this is definitely the way to do it, right? Sit down with the headphones. I talk about that a lot. So Cecilia, I played you that one, but it's got amazing sounds that go on in it. So Simon and Garfunkel, I've definitely got more exposure on the channel with them, and I think they're great. So maybe we'll check that one out. But the Everly Brothers would be dope too. I know there's, if I could think of some of the bigger hits from Everly Brothers, which I can't do on the spot right now, unfortunately, but I know that you would probably recognize them. But I've learned from the channel, the Everly Brothers, that they really brought about like the harmonies, the guys just singing together in harmony the entire song, and became big influences to other people to kind of do that. And I also saw they were one of the earliest ones to write their own songs. So a lot of people would just get their songs written by, I guess music industries, companies and things like that, bought from someone else. Everly Brothers were doing a lot of their own writing too. So really cool stuff. We appreciate it on the Aha right here. I think it's a win for us.
It's a win.
Yeah, so awesome stuff. Thank you for the suggestion. If there's more from Aha, let us know, because now we know at least 2 songs. So pretty cool stuff. All right, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, consider becoming a member on my YouTube or Patreon, as long as we're around at least. So thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
I'll do my crying in the